Hi, welcome to the witch house. Pull up a chair, have a sit, and let's chat. And listen to the kids scream outside. Of course, I just started a video and it's been quiet up until this point. So here we go. Um, I have wanted to do this tarot spread all week long and haven't had an opportunity, but it's Sunday and I'm kind of chilling out today. And so I thought it would be a great time to do this. So my buddy Simon over at the Hermit's Cave did this spread about a week ago. It is the Rocky Horror Tarot spread. That's what it is. See, I got to have the questions here. So the Rocky Horror Tarot spread. And it just looked like a really cool spread, and so of course I'm going to do it. As a side note, my very first experience with going to Rocky Horror, so I went in, I kind of, see, I'm one of these that I don't always go in blind, and especially when I was younger, I was terrified of doing a lot of things that required the unknown. And so I always researched. So I did my research on the Rocky Horror before we actually went. And I threatened all my friends with bodily injury if they called me out in the show as being a virgin. Because I was like, I'm not dealing with it. Don't do it. And I got lucky because none of them did. Either that or I must have scared them silly. But fortunately for me, I didn't get called out. So I felt bad for the other folks in there that did. But yeah, so that was my first first time seeing Rocky Horror. And I thought it was wonderful. I absolutely loved it, and the audience interaction. And yeah, I went back several times after that, so it was just great. All right, on to the spread here. I am using my Tarot of the Sweet Twilight from my new buddy Joe, the tarot guy. Actually, his channel is the Tarot Guy, or the Tarot Guy UK. The Tarot Guy UK. Anyway, I'm loving this deck. I'm really loving this deck. So I've already shuffled and cut and all of that stuff. So let's get into it. All right. Science fiction double feature. What influence from your past colors the way you see and experience everything to this day? All right. Ooh. The Queen of Chalices, or the Queen of Cups. I can actually see that. The way I try to experience things is really through love and emotion. The Queen of Cups so reminds me of my mom. My mom was so full of love for everybody and everything. And that's something that I guess came down to me, was just a love of everyone and everything, and being in touch with my emotions. That's a big one. Being in touch with your emotions and freely being able to express those emotions rather than repress them. So yeah, that has colored my experiences to this day. So yep. All right, damn it, Janet. What do you feel passionate about in the here and now? Dun. Ooh, interesting. The Seven of Cups. So the Seven of Cups to me is always choices. We all have choices. And there are consequences for all of those choices. So it's really about making the right choice for you. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks or says. This is your life. You're the only one who gets to live it. And there are always choices, and there are definitely always more than one choice. And it's allowing people to make the right choice for themselves. That's what I'm really passionate about. We have to stop telling people what to do and let them make their own decisions. So, yeah, I'm all about choices. All about choices. Um, Over at the Frankenstein place. And I can't sing because I haven't done it in years. Anyway, what has suddenly emerged that might be of help to you? Or does it just seem helpful? Could it be harmful? Hmm. The Ace of Wands. Wow. Well, of course, Wands is fire, and I'm a fire sign, and it's the beginnings of things because Ace is always at the beginning. Maybe hmm, I don't know. I think I'm kind of at odds right now with my fire energy. There are things I want to do, but I'm I'm actually I'm terrified to start. The fire is brewing, but I'm having a hard time, just kind of getting going. I think that's it. The fire is burning, but I'm having a difficult time getting going. So that definitely has just come to light, really. That yeah, that I've kind of been, I have a fire, but it's not enough fire, and so yeah, that card just kind of really called me out. Okay. Sweet transvestite. Who is the real you? Oh, this ought to be a good one. Ah, 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 ah. Wow. How? I never saw this one coming. The Hierophant? The Hierophant. Who is the real you? Well, I'm certainly not about dogma, but I am about teaching. Um, I am about sharing my knowledge and sharing my passions. Um, wow. I just, wow. Hmm. I may have to think on this. That's the other thing I love about this deck is that it's RWS, but they have added other things in for you to kick in on your own intuition when you actually look at the card. And I may have to spend some time with this because, yeah, the Hierophant, my true self. Interesting. Okay, I can make you a man. What is your greatest strength or skill? The Two of Cups. Love, friendship, togetherness. I don't know. It could be being a good friend. Wow. That's another interesting one. Oh boy, here we go. Sword of Damocles. What is my biggest fear? The Three of Cups. My biggest fear. The Three of Cups. Okay. So, the Three of Cups is supposed to be like a celebration. But in some tarot decks, you can look at it and one of the individuals doesn't exactly look like they're celebrating maybe as much as the others, as the other two. So, yeah, I think I'm afraid of letting my circle of friends, or yeah, my circle of close friends, get too big, because for fear of infighting, maybe. You know, when you're in a large group of friends, there's always bound to be someone who is maybe jealous or envious, or I don't know, have their own agenda. And when something good happens to you, they're not exactly all that thrilled for you. You know, they're rather sorry it didn't happen to them. And trust me, in my younger years, I've been in those positions to understand that. Now I'm old enough and wise enough to understand that we need to build each other up, because, you know, a win for somebody is a win for all of us, I think, you know, and especially for that person that did the work and deserves the accolade. So, yeah, probably that has to do with keeping my circle of friends small. Wow. This is a deep one, Simon. Okay. Rose tint my world. What is your greatest desire? Hmm. What is with all these cups? What is with all these cups? The Nine of Cups. I am just a swirl of freaking love emotion. I mean, seriously, love is really driving me forward in my new life. I'm looking at everything through the eyes of love. You know, love for fellow people and the planet and the trees and the earth, and just an all out love fest with where I'm at in my life. That is what I'm embracing. So, wow. My greatest desire is just to live in love. Seriously, just to live in and with love. Last one. Uh, I'm going home. What outcome would be the most deeply satisfying to you? Are you kidding me? Really? Really? Why does the Three of Swords love me? I think the most satisfying outcome, truthfully, for me is to finally heal. And I'm really working towards that, and I think I'm coming close. And um, it's been a constant source of work this year, to work through all the trauma I suffered. And yeah, it's to heal. Definitely, the outcome I'm looking for is to heal and move on with my life. Maybe with the scars, but no open wounds. I think that's it. So, wow, Simon, intense, man, totally intense, but I absolutely loved it. I hope you guys enjoyed my reading, and I look forward to seeing others if you decide to take on this tarot spread. All right, guys, sending you much chakra love, and I'll see you on the next one.